you know right now how truly bad it felt. All your life you wasted, oh, dreaming about the day. Work the bees, kill off their queen, and carry all her eggs away. Oh, but if you die, fearing God and painfully employed, you will not go to heaven, you'll go to Champaign, Illinois. Up north in Chicago, where the booze makes no one blush, memories come back to you in a double bourbon rush. Memories aren't all bad, yeah, neither, my friend, are you. There is an argument, there must be some heaven meant for hearts that are half true. Oh, if you spend your whole life rolling horses into Troy, you will not go to heaven, you go to Champaign, Illinois. No, you will not go to heaven, you'll go to Champaign, Illinois. So I wrote this song with Bob Dylan. No big deal. It was a roundabout sort of a co-write. Years ago I was trying to keep myself awake while driving the old 18-passenger van, which I don't know how they ever thought they could have fit 18 people in one. And it was the days back when the band members would actually fucking drive, which is terrifying that that ever happened. And even though I'm sure I could smoke cigarettes and smoke pot while I was driving, it was too much to ask for me to hold a guitar in the driver's seat. The other guys didn't feel comfortable with that, so I did get a notebook and I propped it up in the middle of the steering wheel, and while I was driving I wrote lyrics, and because I was unable to hold a guitar and come up with a melody and a chord progression and all that stuff, I took a song that I had stuck in my head since I was a little kid and I put all new words to it. It was a Bob Dylan song, and as we all know, Bob Dylan, not much of a wordsmith. In fact, in this song he had like 10 verses, and he never gets to the point till like maybe the 10th verse. And that's if I'm feeling generous. No, that's not true. It's kind of rad, because the song I took, the song called Desolation Road, because it has 10 verses, and you feel like he's being an asshole, like he's getting Edith Hamilton, History of Greek Mythology, and pulling names out of that, and going through like a French art history book and pulling names out of that, and then just making up a big word mishmash out of the whole thing. But then he comes to the end and he says, and the letter that you wrote me, about the time the doorknob broke, all these people that you mentioned, was that some kind of joke? You know, it suddenly becomes really personal, and you feel like, oh fuck, he just tricked us into thinking he didn't give a fuck, and really he did really give a fuck. Anyway, I didn't think they were good enough, so I wrote all new words to his song on a notebook perched in the steering wheel while my bandmates trusted me enough to sleep, or were drunk enough to sleep. And then I heard about Bob Dylan's legal phalanx, which, like misanthrope, is a word I don't really understand what it means, but I think it's scary, so I didn't ever put the song out because of his legal phalanx. That's not a word, is it? And then I hired a manager who was enough of a big shot that he knew Bob Dylan's manager, and he got Bob Dylan's manager a copy of me playing the song live at a club in Hollywood called Largo. And I kind of didn't think about it when I sent him the recording, and I made a speech somewhat similar to this speech before I sang it. And Bob Dylan got that, and he listened to it, and I finally heard back about a week later that he liked the song, which was one of the best emails I ever got. And after I changed my pants, I went and I called my bandmates, and we recorded a version of it, and it came out. And not only was he cool enough to let us record it, he credited it as a full co-write and gave us 50% of the publishing, which is why I'm so wealthy. Anyway, so if you ever wonder how you write a song with Bob Dylan, it's something like that. Roll on Blacktop Highway, yeah, sparkles towards the sun. Spring fields in the distance,